Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 video. Now today we're sort of filling the gap. We're doing a rail tour service here on the Glasgow Cathcart Circle, and this one's actually a bit of a sort of interesting one because we actually run from Neilston to Newton, which obviously none of the services actually do in real life, and obviously in the game it's actually based in real life. So we're going to be using this little stretch of track here, which is going to be cool. But we are ready to depart here from, well, just basically in the siding at the moment, just outside our Neilston. So let's pull up into Neilston station, and I think after that we are running fast to Newton. So yeah, it's about 20 minutes. Although there was a train just ahead of us, so we might see some adverse signals on our journey today, which obviously make it a bit more interesting. We've got two Class 47s, we've got one on the back as well, which is nice. Obviously matching, and we've got three Mark II coaches. And I believe if you do want to unlock this this service, you need to own the Northern Trans-Pennine DLC. Obviously Manchester to Leeds, another lovely DLC. But anyway, coming into Neilston, I don't know what marker we'll stop at, because obviously we are sort of five coaches. I mean, the two locos and then the three coaches sort of make us five. So yeah, I'm not really too sure where we're going to stop, but we'll stop somewhere. I suppose we'll stop at this marker coming up here. It does say S-car stop, so we'll end up stopping there. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Obviously do leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying the video. And when's this video going to be due out for? This one is due out for... Was it? What day is it today? Friday. So this one will be due out for Monday, I believe. And obviously, yeah. How did the 8-hour stream go for the weekend? Did you guys enjoy it? Obviously, I'm recording on this literally on the night before. I'll be getting an early night. That's basically as soon as I finish this, I'll be crashing into bed, ready for that. But yeah, how did it go? Hopefully it went well. Hopefully we had no stream crashes or any sort of issues. Hopefully it was good. And congrats to whoever did win the mileage guess. But yeah, looking forward to that. And if we are quietish, which is quite hard to do when you've got two diesel engines behind you. Sometimes there's a sound effect on here. You can hear people playing football, which I think is quite nice. Like another added effect. But yeah, this is Neilston, a nice sort of little village, I guess, just out of Glasgow. Seems like quite a nice, quaint place. Not much goes on here. Probably quite expensive houses, sort of out of the city. Well, I suppose it might actually be cheaper if you're out of the city. Well, we're being commuter distance, what, half an hour-ish. Anyway, let's get the doors shut. And this is actually the second part of the rail tour. I thought I'd do this one today as we sort of fill that gap in between, obviously, well, we basically just use that bit of track no other trains use. So that's why I thought we'd do that one today, and then maybe at some point we'll do the other half that goes from Glasgow to thingy. Cool. Right, and we are off. We've got another 3 on 4 there. Obviously every half an hour long. There it is. Listen to that coming in. The motor's on that train. Oh, when I first heard that, I must admit, I mean, I'm not like, I don't do train spotting or anything like that. I just like the simulation side of trains. Obviously, when I'm older, I want to drive trains. When I heard those sounds on there, wow, I was so happy. I had like tears. Not only, you know, you couldn't really see it, but my eyes were watering. It's great. They sound amazing. Wow. Right, anyway, it's 55 along here, so let's start getting that up. Don't want to be too loud, a bit too loud. I don't want to sort of make it so you guys can't hear me what I'm saying. Yeah, we have got the DSD and the AWS on. But yeah, as I was saying at the beginning, there is a train just ahead of us. As I was actually setting up the train, then I was just about to hit record. The train ahead of us did depart, so we might encounter that at some point. Obviously that'll be stopped at all stations. Obviously it's Patterson, White Craigs, Williamswood, no, Williamwood. I got told off for saying Williamswood by Dear Manapper if he's in the chat. Williamwood, I know it's Williamwood. And then it's Moor End, and then that one will be going off obviously into Glasgow. So we might be following that one along. And the signal blocks from here are massive. Joe Burgess actually did point out, I think it was every sort of couple of miles there's a signal on here. I suppose it's a train every half an hour, so there's really no point having so many signals. A bit like, say, what you see on the loop section. You get signals pretty much every 500 odd yards. On here it's every 2 miles because there's only a train every half an hour, so really you're not going to be getting any issues in terms of, you know, trains, just lots of trains needing lots of signals. You just don't need it. So yeah, there's not many on here, and I think it is actually single aspect signalling as well, so it feels quite slow in the 47. Obviously if you're in the 314, this was really quick coming along here. Yeah, it's fairly slow in the 47. Let's try and get a shot of 47. There we go, lovely. Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to call this video. I guess probably filling the gap. Right, it's not going to be far to the next signal. Well, actually, no, tell a lie, it'll be about 2 miles. We're about a mile or so now outside of Patterson Station, so I'm guessing the train probably is in that station. I think the signal, well no, I think the signal probably is actually at Patterson Station. But we'll slow it down anyway, gives that train ahead a bit of a chance to sort of get ahead a little bit, saves us slowing down multiple times. But I'm looking forward to sort of going on that bit of track. Well, actually, no, hang on a second, 2 miles ahead, I don't think so, it's actually right here. We'll bring the speed down pretty quickly. Although this here actually is oh, okay, it's cleared now. This is Lion Cross Station. Apparently they were sort of planning to do it, but then I suppose they just didn't in the end. So this bit here is sort of a pointless bit because there's no station here. Maybe in future they'll build it. Right, as we did apply the brakes quite a bit there. There you go, we're off again. There was a red ahead anyway, so it's alright to stop. Anyway, we're off again. We've now got a green, so that train has moved ahead quite a bit. And now hopefully we'll be about a mile or so to the next signal. But yeah, obviously you do use that bit of track, obviously the one we're going to be going along. Obviously you do use it, say if you're doing a Newton to Glasgow via the west side of the loop. But yeah, you don't really use it going from Neilston to Newton, so it's going to be cool to use that. And it's fairly quick most of the way, about 50 miles an hour. So yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to get over to Newton. I think it said 20 minutes on the timetable. I'd say probably a bit more than that. I mean, it's already been upcoming to 10 minutes now, so a bit longer. Well, we're coming up to one of the main sort of bridges on the route. It goes over the reservoir, which I thought was the River Clyde when we first came on here. But no, this is a reservoir apparently, which is cool. And it's not too far now to Patterson Station. So I believe this is the motorway bridge coming up over here. And then once we get past that, it's basically just round the corner to Patterson. But the cool thing about this route is it's so easy to learn HUDless. And I know you're going to be like, what? Easy? HUDless? Obviously HUDless is how we're playing now without this on. But yeah. It's fairly simple on here. As I mean, the speed's what, 50, and in the 3-on-4 you can easily bring the speed down if you see a station coming up, and obviously on the loop section it's even less than that. So you don't really get any issues really with you know, looking out for stations, as the brakes are just really good. Right, here's Patterson Station. So the train spots will be lining on the platform here. Watching the 47 whiz by. Now, as we did actually turn on the HUD then, I did actually see there was a red light in 1.8 miles. I don't know if in Scotland it would be any different, but usually you would get a yellow light. And obviously back when a line crossed, it went to green straight away, so I don't know if there might be an issue with that signal. Okay, maybe not. There is a yellow coming up here. But for some reason that isn't on the HUD. I don't know, maybe it's slightly different in Scotland, although I don't think it would be any different. But let's start bringing that down. I mean, is it any different in Scotland? I'm sure someone will know. Our signal's just a bit different. Is it a bit like Germany? You still get the warning signal. I don't know. Anyway, let's bring that down quite a bit. Right, this is... what's this again? White Craigs we're coming up to, and I'm guessing the red light will be at the end of the platform here. Oh. Is there a red light? Hello, red light. I see ya. No, that's on the other side. Are we gonna see a red light? Are we gonna see a red light? Is there going to be a red light around here? Let's have a look. One says that we're stopping here. Come on, people, come through. They'll all be running out the way or getting their cameras out, taking photos. There's actually another thing I've noticed. There's no yellow line here either. Things are different in Scotland in terms of the railway. Maybe it's just this station. Right, I'm being wary as there could be a red light just around this corner. Obviously I still haven't completely learned this route HUDless, so I don't know whereabouts the signal locations are. There could be one round here, though I would imagine it's probably green now actually. It could be round. Oh, okay, that is green. Right, okay, full whack. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I mean, look at the speed, how fast this accelerates. I mean, it's only 3 coaches on the back, and we got two 47s. We're being treated. See, there's a lot of horsepower on this consist. But let's get that back up. Brilliant. I believe this Railtour service is bound for Bowness, and yeah, if you do complete the first one, it goes from Glasgow to I think Kings Park, and then you go back, so you have to change ends and go back, and then you go to Neilston. I suppose it sort of tours pretty much the whole line, obviously apart from the west side of the loop, which is cool. Obviously, it's always nice to have those additional layers. Obviously, if you're on Northern Transpennine, you'll get the Railtour. Obviously, if you have East Coastway, you'll get an additional freight service, which is nice that they've managed to sneak that in. As obviously, I mean, there's not really much freight on this route, but it's nice that they've added in an engineering train. Here's Williamwood, which goes from Glasgow up to Newton as well. I think that's early morning, that one. Right, so that train can't be that far now. Probably are catching up to it, as that one would have stopped at Williamwood. Although is there any fast services in service mode? That's one thing I haven't really looked at in terms of it. Is there fast services on this route? I know there's one from Glasgow to Newton, but I think that might be an ECS move, as it didn't have any sort of time to get to Newton, which usually means it's an ECS move. But is there any sort of fast Neilston services? I mean, it's 40 minutes out of Glasgow. There's not many stations, but is there any fast services anyone's come across to Neilston? Maybe, you know, rush hour time, late at night. Anyone found any? Well, it's not far now until we pass Mirren, I believe it is next. Which is only about a mile away, all these stations, so it doesn't take too long. And after Mirren, we do need to start coming down to 25 miles an hour, I believe it is. It's an island platform. Hashtag island platform. There's a lot of island platforms on this route. A lot. There we go. I'm guessing we probably will get an adverse signal. Maybe not. Maybe when we're lucky today, we're not getting any cautionary signals now. But you've got the, oh, maybe even 20 actually. Okay, well we can bring that down even more. It's still a fair distance until the 20 does come into effect. think it's about a mile, so we got time. Slowly bring that down. Love the sound of the brakes releasing. Bring that down. Alright, here we go. Let's bring it down a tad more. I'm just using the loco brake for now. And we'll just slowly bring us down. About, we might need to get that one on a tad. Yeah, okay, we'll get that one on a tad. There you go, down to 20, you'll see Cathcart station there, which from this point, it looks like we're going to stop there. Like, you would think, if you've never done this route before and you didn't know you were stopping at Cathcart, you would think, oh, we must be, you know, coming around to stop there. But no, look how close we get to the station. Even on the map, it looks really close. Look, you could, look at that. You could probably stop and get, what, one or two doors on there. Obviously the Mark IIs. I'm tempted to do that, you know. I'm tempted to do that on the next sort of 314 service to Neilston via the West Loop. Sort of sneakily stop at Cathcart. Just put one door on it. I mean, I wonder if realistically they might have done that, say if, I don't know, in some sort of situation the driver has pulled the door up to that, obviously the driver's door, and actually got out there. Has that ever happened? I mean, I wouldn't think so, but does anyone know? Maybe, I don't know, a driver, I don't know, something happened and the driver had to get off at Cathcart, but the train was going to Neilston, so they pulled up one door or something. What's that down there? Is that another railway or is that a road? That's that's another railway down there. What bit of the line's that then? I don't think I've actually been on this bit yet, across there. Because every time I've done a Neilston service, I've gone the other way. I've gone the west side. Oh, that's cool. I have to try that at some point. Going down through that tunnel there. Nice. And obviously that train was waiting for us. That was going in now. Back up to 50 miles an hour. A welcoming sight. This is Kings Park. See, the stations are really close. I mean, I know they're not on the same line, these ones, but I mean, look at that. And then you got the other one just there. Very close. But it does provide, the route does provide a very good variety. Obviously, in sort of what we're on now, this feels like just a normal sort of, you know, stops every couple of miles. But obviously, once you get into sort of, you know, on the loop, the stops, I mean, look how many you can see, little blue marks you can see on there. So many. There's a lot of stations in the loop, very close to each other as well. Right, let's get that up. Have I still got the brake on? No. Let's go. Sound of that. Obviously the 47 actually did get a sound improvement, well, it was actually quite a while ago now. I think it was, when did the 47 get a sound improvement? I actually think it was about a year ago now. I mean, I say not long ago. It doesn't feel like that long ago, a year ago. I remember doing the YouTube video on it. In fact, I could actually bring it up now. Let's have a look. Glass 47. I bet it will be a long time ago. Yeah, improvements to, yeah, it was a year ago. Improvements to the Class 47 mid-June update. Wow. That's quite a while ago. And I said not long ago. But yeah, it did get a few sound upgrades as well to it. Cool. Right, that was Croftfoot, I believe, that one, and the next one's Burnside, then it's Kirkwall, and then it's Newton. It doesn't take me long to learn these routes. Obviously, I learnt this one. I did Huddlers pretty much in the first day. You'll see, well, actually, it would have been yesterday's video. I did Huddlers on the Cathcart loop, which is fairly easy anyway, because obviously what I was actually explaining, I believe, at the start of the video, you're going at such a low speed, you can see the stations coming up, just easily put on the brake to step one, and you're perfect entry into the station. I don't know, it's just such a good feeling having a new route. Um, it's great, just new track, new scenery. Like when I come along here, it just feels completely new every time I do it. Even though I know where the stations are, I know the speeds, it just feels new. It's lovely. And obviously this is the first UK route with the overhead lines as well, obviously the pantograph and all, which makes it nice as well. So obviously we've had quite a few DC routes, obviously fourth rail. But yeah, it's nice to see a overhead wired British route. Right, this is Burnside. Cool. So is this Railtour actually based on a real service which actually happened at some point? Obviously going to Bowness. Where is Bowness? Is that on a preserved railway? That sounds like a station which would... Oh, I need to look this up. It's had like a little sort of accent to it as well. Bowness. Bowness, Scotland. Where's that? Is that like far from here? Is that the West Highlands? Where's that? Okay, it's 16 miles northwest of Edinburgh. Okay, this is going quite far then. This train, obviously Edinburgh, it's like 60 odd miles away from thingy, Bonus Steam Railway. Let's have a look at that. Is that a thing? Oh, it is a thing. Bonus Steam Railway. Oh, brilliant. So I think actually one of our viewers actually volunteers on that. I think that's Muzzer. Do you, Muzzer, if he's watching, do you uh, volunteer on the Bonus and Canal Railway? I know he volunteers on one in Scotland. But yeah, it's just going up to Bowness, one of the steam railways. That's nice. So this is going an awful distance then, 70 odd miles. Wow, cool. Oh, we have to slow down a fair bit, so let's speed up a tad. Lovely. Right, it's not too far to Kirkall now, or Kirkall, however you want to pronounce it. On 314, you know what, let's try and get a good flyby shot here. No, why can't I go on the external camera? For some reason I turned my keyboard off. I don't know why, but... Oh, I love the sound of it. Brilliant. It's always nice to see a variety of trains. Obviously, if you have the layers, that's what you'll get. It's brilliant. And obviously, there's actually a big scope for DLC on this route as well. I think there's I think in our route analysis video we looked at, there was the 321, the 380, the 385. So I'm sure DTG have some good things up their sleeve. Looking forward to seeing what comes to the route. Well, it's not too far to Neilston now. That was Kirkall we went through. Through the longest tunnel on the route. Yeah, but obviously hats off to DCG for this route. I've been loving every single moment of it. It's been amazing. Was it the first Scottish route, the first AC power for British route, the 314, which is obviously a PEP. It's amazing. If you don't have it and you're thinking about getting it, get it. It's brilliant. Right, it's not far to Neilston now, so we better start slowing down. Looks like we're coming into platform 2. Well, actually, it might even be. I think there's only 2 platforms at Newton, isn't there? Yeah, platform 2. I think we're coming in on. I don't think there is any sort of lower speed coming into here, but we'll start slowing down anyway. Coming up here, what's this? 40 miles an hour? Oh, that's fine. We're going at 20, so doesn't really affect us. So I'm guessing Bonus would be up here somewhere. somewhere up there. I think this is the West Coast main line there, because that goes into Glasgow Queen Street. Right, here we are at Newton. That was a lovely service. Really did enjoy that Railtour service. It's always nice to sort of get the extra services on there. Obviously the Railtour ones, so we've got an East Coast Way, South Eastern, and now obviously on here. Brilliant. Nice little service. And at some point we'll do the Glasgow to Neilston one. Then we get the sort of turnaround there, which will be cool. Bring this in nice and slow. We don't want to get any spad now, so that wouldn't look too good. So it's this platform 2, I'm guessing. I can't actually see any numbers to the platforms. It's a bit like my local station. They only have like one sign telling you what platform it is. Okay, it's platform 2. Yeah, so when it says like fast train approaching platform 2, you're like, what one's platform 2? And you have to look. I think there's only one marker right at the end of the platform. No, don't stop here. What are you doing? No, no, no. Wait. What? Come on. There we go. Luckily we didn't stop, so it didn't do the objective. I think we're probably going at like 0.1 miles an hour. So everyone, I'll be stopping in a second. Just give the driver a bit of time to get going. I can't hear the engine going. I think we're simply just rolling forward. There we go, that's more like it. Don't know what happened there. Right. Here we are. Don't want to get spad, so let's be nice and careful. No, 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 not yet. Just slowly budget it forward a tad more. There we go, that perfect stop. Cool, right. Here we are at at Newton. That was a lovely service. Obviously, hopefully everyone did enjoy that. But yeah, I don't know. That's Gaelic. I don't know that. But yeah, why's everyone waiting here? You getting back on or something? Was this a little air brake? A bit like what they do on the American long distance trains. Everyone gets out and has a suck of smoke and then goes back on after 5 odd minutes. I'm guessing that's what they're doing on the way to Bowness. Did everyone get off? I think literally everyone got off, yeah, on the little air brake. Fair enough. Okay, that person's lifting that person up. Okay, and let's get the door shut. There we go. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Obviously, hopefully everyone did enjoy that. Obviously, we'll find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously, we'll find. I've already said. Oh yeah, the merch store as well. Obviously, you'll see all of the merch on screen now. Obviously, 20% off until June the 21st using the promo code Spring20, and you might even see the Class 314 merch on there now. As of Friday, it's not completed yet, but you might see that. But you might see that in the merch store. It might not be on the video as I probably edit this before, but yeah, do check out the merch store for possible 314 merch. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.